Hi, Aries. Welcome back. Thank you for all your support. Let's get you a late night reading. Messages for Aries. Okay, wow. You could be contemplating like a mindset shift. There could also be something profoundly negative that's coming to a completion in your life. Very interesting. You could be facing the future, looking towards the future. Let's see. Messages for Aries. Aries people and placements. We'll get to it. Don't worry. Messages for Aries. Thank you. Okay. Healing. So maybe you're healing something after some kind of like apocalypse is here with the animal. Maybe something's getting you closer to your instincts at this time, your passions, your drives, your anger in general. We can see so much red here, a real healing of some sort. Maybe there's more positivity entering your life as well, operating from the heart, exiting out of a village or a social network that was only bringing pain, it seems like. But we'll go ahead and read 31 here. Her unerring instinct for spiritual protection arises spontaneously even when we don't realize we need it. Sometimes we don't realize how far we've become entangled in that which is not good for us. We don't realize we need Kelly's powerful intervention. Knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. Interesting. Knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. Holding the space for an inner or outer conflict can be resolved involves discipline. So Saturn qualities, right? Boundaries, right? Um, Discipline. Interesting. Reflecting the past, improving, exerting the effort to actually improve our skills. Chamunda is the fearless wisdom, patience, and discipline needed to conquer a difficult situation, and she is with you now. There could also be a level of mastery over your finances here, or need to kind of be more disciplined in that area. Um, hmm. Maybe you weren't like really tapped into your like instincts before, or your intuition. She assists us when we need to find strength to overcome our psychological limitations and inertia to access, integrate, sustain higher frequency states of being. Interesting. Bringing about a permanent structural change to the psyche is hard work. It requires commitment. However, bullying ourselves into being different or applying more and more willpower only tends to create resistance, adverse reactions, and exhaustion. It is more of a case of applying wisdom, finding the balance between persistence, determination, and compassionate rest and release so we can integrate and rebuild from within. For some personality types, taking rest can require as much discipline as engaging in activity. Learning, yeah, especially, I'm talking to an Aries, right? So Aries are very known to be impulsive. You have a lot of energy. You want to conquer. You want to be the leader. You want to go in and do everything that you want to do, right? But it's also ruled by Mars, which is technically a malefic planet. So it's, it can cause pain. It can cause violence. It can cause you kind of got to channel that energy in a good direction for that kind of power to come through in a good way. Learning to move between the two as appropriate tasks takes strength and wisdom. Mastering the balance to nudge ourselves forward on our path and facilitate change, but not so much that we feel defeated even before we gain traction, is advanced inner work. Chamunda is the power to accomplish it. Her presence in a reading is important of truly exceptional breakthrough on our path, the healing of masculine energy and the protection of the sacred feminine within your heart. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to see what to allow and what to fight for or against. Interesting. What to fight for or against. What to allow. Okay. Let's go ahead and ask these questions, right? What are you fighting against for Aries? What is Aries fighting against? Could be some kind of mindset shift and a lack of movement. Oh, that's interesting. Very metaphorical. You're fighting against a lack of movement. You could be feeling very impulsive. You could be feeling like things are not happening as quickly as you'd like. We are in eclipse time. It's this coming Tuesday, so it's a very fated time. Fighting against. Why is a hangman here, though? Maybe you need to change your mind about finances or your strategy for finances or how to achieve long-term security and stability. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving card. So maybe there's a mindset shift that is encouraging you to take things in a more measured way or a more disciplined way, right? And one that's more measured. Yes, okay. And what do you find? What to allow? Let's see. What are you allowing into your life? What should you allow? Ooh, you should allow clarity with the Two of Swords in the reverse. So this is a level of understanding, healing, seeing things, not being in denial. Okay, interesting. With healer, okay. We're going to go ahead and, what was the other question? Okay. And yeah, I guess we've basically covered it for general. Let's go ahead and read Apocalypsis because I'm not sure I remember exactly. Let's see. Am I in the right book? I should be. There it is. There could be like deep psychological shifts, especially if you're looking to manifest money or finances, or dating, or just self love. Removing the veil of deception. Wow. Apocalypse is right with the Two of Swords there in the reverse. Wow. Apocalypsis indicates a particularly painful time, one that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. The first is a lifting of the veil. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are now revealed, seen, and unearthed. I mean, we do have that full moon, which is always a revelation, a kind of culmination point, a kind of revealing point, right, on Tuesday. No matter how relieving it is to witness them come into the light, an element of despair and grief follows. The second dynamic, wow. Okay, so you could be processing something. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. So maybe you're coming to that more wisdom, into more discipline, into more knowledge, into more mastery, right? The old narrative breaks and a new story forms. Apocalypsis energy is similar to a forest fire, devastation for the sake of regeneration. Interesting. I think Sagittarius had ash come out in their reading. So, yeah, a lot of people are kind of finally understanding things. You know, Pisces rules the subconscious. That full moon this coming Tuesday in Pisces, it's just amazing. You know, a lot of planets, Saturn and Neptune, are going to be exiting out of Pisces after long transits in Pisces for a while. So really, you know, Saturn can rule discipline itself. You know, when Saturn and Neptune had some aspects, that's when billionaires, which Saturn can rule, this kind of hierarchy, this kind of bureaucracy, this kind of representing the past, representing corruption, could not, was no match for the water, was no match for the ocean, was no match for the subconscious. Or you know, Pisces, the symbol is two moons, right? It's like a fish that goes in two directions, if you look at the symbol. And the moon can represent the common person, right? So the common people, like the water of the ocean, will always overpower the one or two higher ups that are corrupt and, you know, looking to exploit people or whatever. You know, they'll always be drowned. And we are approaching, you know, Pluto entering Aquarius for the next 20 years is just all about revolution for humanity in general. You know, Aquarius rules huge networks of people beyond borders, and Saturn rules borders. So, you know, Aquarius is the next sign after Capricorn. So it's kind of evolved past Capricorn. It can break the structures that Capricorn has spent so long to form, and these structures that, you know, keep us imprisoned or utilize us for money, kind of like a farmer would, right? So let's see. Apocalypsis energy. Yeah, maybe somebody was using you financially, or there was some kind of, I don't know. Apocalypsis energy is similar to a forest fire, right? Okay, the veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. Interesting. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Wow, like a manifestation, a new manifestation. And hopefully this is quite healing for you, especially with the healer right here. Somebody here could have green eyes. Snakes could be relevant. Shedding the skin, right? Um, hmm, Interesting. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. Okay, beautiful. There's maybe like this is allowing you to come into a stronger sense of like identity as well in some way. The unknown becomes known and guides the way. Wow, the unknown becomes known and guides the way. On the dark side, nihilism, fatalism, nihilism? Okay, hopelessness. Go deeper. Michael Mead's Why the World Doesn't End, and the movie This Is the End. Something about crocodiles maybe here. And crocodiles represent Saturn as well. The card has a strong relationship to Aletheia, which is the card of truth. Let's see. You could be having a lot of uncovering. All kinds of things will be revealed during a time of apocalypsis, from big global lies to little white ones that lace the bedroom sheets. Brace yourself for the horse of truth to storm your every field. Horses could be relevant as well, maybe Sagittarius energy as well. Interesting. Maybe something about a trip. Um, hmm. You know what? I don't know how much else I need to get for you guys. I'm going to pull an animal. Aries, most important vital advice. Okay, 52 in the reverse. All right. Do you doubt your own unique inner magic? Are you afraid you have no originality or creative juices don't flow through you? Perhaps you mistakenly believe you're not the creative manifesting type. Scarab Beetle Spirit's message is that creativity is a living force that comes to all from spirit and wants every person on the planet to manifest and co create the world anew. You are capable and resilient and innovative as anyone. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you always got. So draw inspiration into your being and begin to playfully create something new. I mean, especially with the Aquarius, Pluto, going full steam, especially for the next 20 years after, I think, the last stint in Capricorn this December. Um, that's innovation, divine inspiration, right? The industrial revolution type vibe, new inventions, right? And do without any judgment. Creativity and magic are your legacy as an expression of the creator, so let them flow. All right, I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thanks, take care.